You guys, I've been so excited to share this video with you. Today, I'm giving you a tour of my bedroom. In case you're new here, hi, I'm Andi. I'm a vintage home decor reseller and stylist. I get asked all the time, where are you putting all the stuff that you're thrifting? Now, I do resell most of the stuff that I'm buying, but I keep a fair amount of stuff, as you guys know. And so you're always wondering, where's the stuff going in my home? And usually I'm just showing you footage of my studio space, but today we're gonna go through my bedroom and I'm gonna show you all the amazing things that I have kept for myself over the years, many of which you'll recognize in haul videos. So before I get started, I wanna give you a little background on our home. It is an 80s home that was built by someone who loved the 70s. So I have wood paneling on the ceiling. My husband and I absolutely love color, modern art, anything that's kind of weird and quirky. So you're gonna see a lot of really fun design elements in our space. And of course, because I love vintage, there is a ton of vintage items in this room, but because you can't always thrift everything you want, I have tried. But in a pinch when I'm decorating sometimes, I will go to my favorite retailers that always inspire me with their interiors and I will buy some things that are new. So you're gonna see a combination of vintage stuff and new items that you can get for your home too. So anything we talk about that's available now will be linked down below in the description box. And then also I have a sponsor for this video. We're gonna talk about some amazing bedding and I have a link down below for that too. Okay, so that is enough background. Let's start the tour. So the first thing you'll notice when you walk in the room, of course, is the headboard. So we're just gonna start there. This is actually from Wayfair. I wanted a curved, postmodern, very bright and eye-catching headboard. That just doesn't exist on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. So I had to buy that new and I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna show you also like the side of it because you can tuck your bedding in and then you have this turquoise edge as well. So it's just a really fun moment for me. But yeah, I absolutely adore this bed and you'll see a lot of curves within the room. So the next thing I wanna talk about is all the amazing bedding on this bed. So the duvet cover and my pillowcases and sheet set are from a company called Brooklinen, which is a luxury bedding brand. Sheets are something I absolutely do not recommend that you thrift because you spend like 30% of your life in bed. So you wanna make sure that you're using and sleeping in a premium product. So I've been familiar with Brooklinen for a while. They have 100,000 5-star reviews. So when I knew I was gonna do this bedroom makeover, I reached out to them to see if they'd be willing to sponsor the bed portion of this video and they said yes. And they also agreed to give you guys a 15% off discount too. So I can honestly say, like, after sleeping for weeks in these sheets, they are absolutely incredible and so very soft and smooth. So because this area of my room is such a statement and I have a statement bed, I wanted to make sure that the bedding was a little bit quieter because I didn't want someone to walk in the space and just be like overwhelmed. So Brooklinen actually has a lot of pattern you can choose from. I just happen to choose white, but if white sheets aren't your thing and you want a fun color or a pattern, they have a lot you can choose from. So the reason why these sheets are so soft is because they're made from something called long stem cotton. That is like the more premium cotton variety. They are incredibly soft to the touch and they're also really good for hot sleepers, which I am. And because I'm 40 now and heading into perimenopause, I know I'm gonna be hotter while sleeping, so it's always important to me to make sure I'm choosing sheets and bedding that's gonna keep me cool at night. If you're interested in getting new sheets for your bed, and probably we all need to get new sheets because sheets are like bras, we're not replacing them as often as we should, you can click my link down below in my description box to get started shopping. The bedding that I chose is the classic Percale Hardcore Bundle. It comes with pillowcases, a top and bottom sheet, and a duvet cover. So at this point in the video, you might be thinking, Andi, where's the secondhand stuff? Where's the vintage stuff? Where are the things that you thrifted? Because you guys know me for more thrifting and secondhand stuff than buying new things. And I've talked a lot about the stuff that I got that is new. But this piece of art you guys may recognize. So I actually got this in an antique mall this year. It was under $100. It's an original. When I saw it, and if you guys have watched my channel for a while and you watched that video, you know I lost my mind when I saw this painting because it's incredible and under $100, like I said. So I knew that this was gonna go straight over my bed because it has all the bright colors that I like, and it also has turquoise that ties into the headboard. The other items in my bed area that are secondhand are these beautiful, soft, like velvety velour pillows. Now these are actually West Elm, so they're not vintage, but they are secondhand because I got them at an estate sale marketplace. I absolutely love the color. You guys know me, I love anything gold. They're very gold tone. I love the shine of them. They're so soft and cozy. Now, one of you guys said that these look like hamburger buns. And I was like, I guess that's not untrue, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, so these are my hamburger bun pillows, or I like to think of them as like my gold round pillows. But I wanted to keep a lot of round moments in the room. So you're gonna see that a lot, that there's like rounded edges everywhere on the bedding. You're gonna see my nightstands in a minute. They also have curves. You know, there's curved objects. There's just a lot of round stuff. But yeah, these were an amazing secondhand find because they are so absolutely soft. So you guys can probably tell I'm new to giving home tours because I'm now sitting down on the ground next to my nightstand because I'm not sure exactly how to talk about it without sitting on the ground with it, which is not a camera angle you see a lot in those like AD home tours with celebrities. But anyways, this nightstand, I have a set of them. I thought they were amazing when I saw them. I wanted something curved because postmodern furniture, very hot right now. I wanted to keep that curve vibe going in my room. And I also wanted to make sure I chose a stain that was more of the goldy, orangey red tones, the warmer tone woods. Very in again, thankfully, because, you know, this is my home and so I'm leaning into it. But I wanted to make sure that I got really, really pretty solid nightstands. I love the curve on these. It has brass detail right here. They definitely have a little bit of wear and patina, but that doesn't really bother me because you guys know I love anything with wear and patina because I love vintage. So these are actually considered vintage and I bought them secondhand off of Facebook Marketplace. These were a huge score to me because the drawers pull out so well. So nice, and this surface area is really big so I can put a lot of stuff on it. So yeah, these nightstands were a huge score and I absolutely love them. Okay, so we've graduated from the floor and now I'm on my knees to talk about all the decorative elements that are on my nightstands. Now the first thing you'll notice on my nightstands are of course the very eye-catching lamps. So I got a pair of lamps, these are actually from West Elm, so they're also not vintage, they're vintage inspired. And I absolutely love the sculptural shape of them, and I also love the color. The color is definitely very vibrant and eye-catching, but it's not overpowering because I chose what's called oxblood red, which is a toned down, more earthy tone red versus like a fire engine red that will remind you of like a schoolhouse. So behind my lamps are two really cute pieces of abstract art. Now you guys may remember them because I actually showed you them in some Thrift With Me footage at an antique mall and I hauled them for you in one of my videos. I absolutely fell in love with the chunky black frames. I wanna say they were under $20 for the pair. I mean, they were very, very reasonable. I love putting art and hanging art in unexpected places, like spots where you wouldn't necessarily put a piece of art. Hanging art low like this is not an obvious design choice, but to me, it just adds a little bit more visual interest into this particular spot. So I just love how it looks combined with the lamp and the other items that are on the nightstands. I just want to highlight a couple more things. I absolutely love Kakashi dolls. You guys know I collect them. So this Kakashi doll moment on my nightstand, I absolutely adore. It brings me joy every time I see her when I wake up in the morning. Now, to be fair, my nightstands are usually not this tight. Usually I have a glass of water and, you know, my eye patches and my phone. So I definitely tidied it up for YouTube, for you guys. But I always make sure to have like a book element on my nightstands and also some other decorative items because I want to make sure that when I wake up in the morning, I have items that I'm looking at that inspire me. Okay, so I've saved the best for last. Welcome to the shelving portion of my bedroom. I'm so excited to finally show you guys where I'm putting all the stuff that I have been thrifting and showing you in my haul videos because you guys are asking all the time, where are you putting this stuff? And this is where I am now putting the stuff. When I was styling out these shelves, I was so excited. I was like sweating from the adrenaline rush that I was getting styling and decorating the shelves. It's something that has been long overdue because I just haven't, I mean, I have all these beautiful items. I felt just so like discouraged not being able to display them the way I want. And really you just need space to put all your stuff. So this is where all the items are now living, and many of these things you guys have seen from my haul videos, and some stuff will be new. I'm gonna give you a little tour right now. So this is the art area of my shelves. I absolutely love each piece. This one in particular is a favorite of mine. It's an original. I got this from a reseller that I know. I love his decor and his aesthetic. It's very modern and interesting, mid-century. So when I was shopping a market and he had this in his booth, I was like, this is coming home with me. And I have just not had a spot to hang it. So now it has a home right here. So I love like hanging art, resting art. I just kind of like how that variety looks. And this piece, you guys may remember, this was a print that I got from a garage sale and I was debating on whether I sell it or not because it's very valuable, but I just love how it looks resting here. It's my very favorite Picasso pieces. So yeah, all these pieces, like pretty well everything on these shelves is vintage and thrifted. This is where we're getting to the vintage and thrifted stuff. You're gonna see a lot of books on my shelves because books are something that I use to decorate with all the time. I either use them, stacked, or I use them standing vertically between bookends, so you'll see both. I just love the way they elevate certain items. I love when you can take an item and elevate it next to its friend using books, so you'll see that too. So yeah, books are something that I absolutely love. I'm a reader. I love to read, and I also love to decorate with books. So I am not an e-reader, people. I wanna keep the book and then use the book in decorating. So you're gonna see a lot of books styled on these shelves. So because I have a wood ceiling, I wanted to make sure I brought in wood elements to kind of bring that ceiling down into the space. So these wood hands are something that I scored at an estate sale recently that I absolutely love. But you're gonna see other wood elements around the room and in my shelves, like this awesome busty gal. Love her, love a sculptural moment like this. Bust, like people like this. Very hot right now. I also, like I mentioned earlier with this piece of art, absolutely love it, especially because it has a wood frame, because it ties the wood of my ceiling and brings it down and matches some of the other wood moments in my space. So you're gonna see a lot of wood tones. I think my very favorite piece of wood in the room is this amazing fan wooden sculpture. I got it from another reseller in my area. I do not know how they managed to make this, but it's this very phenomenal vintage piece. It's very eye-catching. I kind of centered it on my shelves because I wanted it to be that wow moment when you look at the shelves and be kind of that crowning piece. So very excited about that find. And I want to say it was like under $100, which is crazy because it kind of gives me that like tramp art vibe because it looks a little bit like thin popsicle sticks that have been like shaped. Anyways, absolutely love that piece. I have been saving it for a while now, and I'm so excited to actually find a home for it on my shelves. So one thing in the room that may be surprising to you is that this piece of art is actually not art. It is my TV. So yes, I have a Samsung frame TV. I have wanted one of these forever. So Emily Henderson, who's an interior stylist, she did a Samsung frame TV like styling campaign when they first launched. And after seeing the way that you could have a TV styled within a gallery wall and it doesn't even look like a TV, when I saw that and realized that technology was available, like we were living in that future, I was like, one day I am going to have a frame TV, and I do now. And I am so excited about it. So I am always choosing new art because it's really fun for me to be able to switch up a piece of art like this without actually having to buy a new piece of art. And then it hides my TV. It makes it look like I'm just like one of these TV-less people. No, I'm not. I love TV. I absolutely adore it. So I am very grateful to have this TV straight on the wall, right in front of my bed. One of the things I love to do in the evening after I'm like cutting videos for you guys, I will get in bed and I will watch some sort of TV, like mostly decor shows and other junk TV like we all like to watch. But yeah, Samsung frame TV. Highly, highly recommend. This is not sponsored. I just am a huge advocate for these TVs because they really make such a statement, and they're just not that like that black box that would be here typically if you had a normal TV. So I have a few more things I want to highlight around the room. So the lighting fixture above me, I absolutely love it. It's actually from Amazon of all places. Very affordable. I love how it has like that modern Sputnik look. So I wanted something that was like globy because you guys know I have a lot of like round things in my home, and I wanted to make sure I had a combination of like the white, the brass, and the black because I thought that would pop off the wood ceiling the most. So yeah, very excited about this light fixture. And I cannot believe it came from Amazon. I absolutely love it. So one thing I thought I would have figured out before I filmed this video was a new dresser for all my stuff. So where my bookshelves are now, my floating shelves, that's actually the wall that used to hold my dresser. It was just like a white IKEA dresser. It kind of disappeared in the wall. I didn't love it. It was functional, but I was totally like done with it. And I thought I was gonna have sourced a dresser before I did this video. And it has proven to be very challenging to find a dresser that matches my nightstands because I wanna make sure the dresser has like a curved element, and I wanna make sure it's of a certain height. It can't be too tall. And I wanna make sure that the wood tone matches the other wood tones in the room. So it's, it's a bit of like a needle in a haystack for me to find. So because I didn't want that space in my room to be empty, empty because when you walk in the door, you see the bed and the next thing you see is that area by my window. I decided to do like a bench-like moment. So this particular piece of furniture is actually a coffee table that we got as part of our registry from when we got married. So I'm kind of also attached to it. So putting it in that spot just has a lot of memories for me. So even though it's not exactly what I would have chosen, I think the moment works for now until I actually source a dresser. So I put one of my sheepskins on there and some pillows, another round pillow, because you guys know I'm obsessed with round pillows apparently. So a very cute round pillow that I got actually off of Amazon. And then a couple like plant moments and another piece of art that ties in with the other pieces of modern art in the room. So it's just like a fun little like placeholder moment until I find the dresser of my dreams. Okay, so that concludes the tour of my bedroom. I hope you enjoy seeing all the things that I have been showing you in my videos in their rightful homes now on my shelves and around my room. Before I let you go, I want to talk about all the links down below in my description box. If you're interested in new bedding for your home, make sure you check out Brooklinen. I have a link down below in my description box. Just know that you have to click that link in order to get the 15% off of your purchase. So if you're interested in buying new bedding, make sure you're going to the site through that link because that link will automatically give you the discount code when you shop. And then anything else new that I mentioned in the video, like the lamps from West Elm or the light fixture from Amazon, anything like that, I'm also gonna link down below in my description box. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my room. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between my videos here on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks again so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.